Microfinance is the other one, which also saw a slightly weakish listing today, debuting with a discount of about 4% to its issue price, holding with a cut of about 6% to its issue price. But of course, this is a long-term gain. So what is the company's long-term game plan going forward? For it, we have CEO Sadaf Saeed joining us. Thanks a lot, Sadaf, for joining in. I was just reading through the benefits that came in from the new MFI regulations. And the first one is pricing flexibility, which would support, profitability for companies like yours. And secondly, is the addressable market itself expands. For both these things, can you give us a sense of what Muthoot Microfinance plans are rather, because I saw your AUM close to around 7,400 odd crores. Where does it go from here? And your interest rate as well, 20 to 21%. Where do these numbers go from here over the next 18 to 24 months?
Yeah, thank you very much. So we are a 10,800 crore asset under management company. We are focusing at the bottom of the pyramid. Muthoot Microfinance is into microfinance loans, forming a group of 10 to 15 ladies and giving them income generating loan. In the past 3 years, we have grown at a 36% CAGR. We are a pan-India player with a presence in 18 states and union territories, covering 329 districts with 1,340 branches. We cater to around 3.2 million customers. Definitely, the focus is financial inclusion, and we are taking digital inclusion also together. So one of the USP of Muthoot Microfinance is that we are a tech-driven microfinance company. So we have entire technology that we have built in-house, from the loan management system to loan origination system to customer app. The customer app that we have built is a USP for us. It's a great empowerment tool for the customers. So typically in microfinance business, the customers are dependent on the field officer to communicate with the company. But in our case, the empowerment of that app allows them to communicate directly with the company, and the customer can request for additional loan. Customers can check their loan track record, check their eligibility, check their repayment. And most important thing that this app helps us to digitize our collection. So 33% of our collection is already completely digital. 100% of our disbursement is completely digital. Coming back to your question with respect to the interest rates and in terms of the RBI policy, the RBI policy has really helped the industry. RBI has liberalized the policy of microfinance lending. So there are 2-3 key changes that RBI has made. One is that the lending rate has been liberalized. It is based on the cost structure of the organization. Earlier, there was a 10% margin cap, which was applicable for large MFIs. So whatever your borrowing cost, maximum 10% over and above you can charge the customer. But now it has been freed. The structure of the lending rate is your cost of fund, your operating expense, your risk margin, and your margin for the company. So this allows the company like us to price our credit as per the risk and the geographies that we are operating in. So that has really helped us to improve our yields on the portfolio. So currently our yields on the portfolios are in the range of 22.94%, and our net interest margins are around 12.34%. And going forward, we feel that as the interest rate cycle turns and RBI starts reducing rates, definitely the interest rates margin will further expand. And we would like to pass some benefit to our customer, but also the bottom line would also get benefit from that.
Right. Sadaf, good morning. Thank you for joining in. And first of all, many congratulations on the listing. Very briefly, you mentioned that your AUM is growing at a CAGR of 36%. Do you see that sustaining? Point one, and point two, I also ask you this because you had mentioned that your rejection rates are going up. They are almost at 20% right now. At the current rate of rejections, do you see that this level of growth sustaining as you go towards the end of the year?
So we have been growing at a 36% CAGR, and we have put in all the fundamentals that are necessary for growth. Last financial year, we have added around 260 branches. This financial year up to September, we have already added 160 new branches. Our growth is coming from fresh customer acquisition. So we had acquired 7.5 lakh customers last financial year. We have already acquired around 4 lakh new customers this financial year. Our strategy is to reach out to more geographies and reach out to more customers, and of course offer them a superior offering, and also ensure that we have a high customer retention ratio because of the use of technology, because of the superior quality of product and services that we are offering through the Muthoot Papachain Group flag. In terms of our brand, we are able to retain our customers well. And we feel that with the industry growing at a 25 to 30% growth rate, this growth is definitely sustainable, and we have put in the infrastructure in place. As far as rejections are concerned, we are a very credit conscious organization. If you look at our asset quality, we have a GNPA of 2.37% and net NPA of 0.33%. And more importantly, if you look at the portfolio that we have originated post-COVID, that is July 2021 onwards, which is seasoned almost 2 years, the GNPA in that portfolio is only 0.67%. So I think with the rejection also, we will continue to grow.
All right. And just a two-part question before we let you go. One is that your usage of capital has been slightly higher than your peers. What exactly explains that? And would you, at the rate of which you're growing, need to raise funds once again in the near future? That's point number one. And secondly, while you have begun to expand geographically beyond the south as well, what is your south and non-south mix right now? How do the yields and metrics in both the geographies differ? How is that likely to normalize going forward?
So we are a pan-India player. We are present in 18 states and union territories. 51% of our portfolio as of today is in South, which includes Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, Pondicherry. We are number one in Kerala. We are also market leaders in Tamil Nadu. 16% of the market share we have. We are rapidly growing in North. 23% of our portfolio comes from North, and around 13% comes from East. Which is West Bengal, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and around 12% comes from West. We are well diversified kind of a business conglomerate, and our focus is on fresh customer acquisition. We are acquiring, as I said, around 7 lakh customer last financial year, already 4 lakh customer this financial year.
Right.
So our strategy is to acquire more customers, increase our distribution network, and also ensure that we are able to offer superior services to our customer.
Right. All right. Sadaf, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining in and sharing elaborate details on your growth plans going forward. Wish you good luck as a listed company. That is Muthoot Microfinance, almost 6% lower, currently at 274.5. Let's slip into a short break. We'll get you more on the markets and stock-specific action on the other side. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.